Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Thursday, October 23rd edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, police say a man confessed to human trafficking and sex offenses against victims met in the RODEO community. 33-year-old Shane Dalton York of the Rockingham County town of Madison was arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony human trafficking and 2 felony counts apiece of statutory rape and indecent liberties with a child. On October 13th of this year, the Iredell County Sheriff's Office received a report involving multiple sexual assaults against juvenile victims. The crimes were reported to have occurred between January of this year and this month in northern Iredell County. During the investigation, the suspect was identified as Shane Dalton York. Detectives learned that York used his involvement with the RODEO community to form relationships with the juvenile victims. As the investigation continued, a detective also discovered that York had victimized juveniles in both Stokes County and Davidson County. The Davidson and Stokes County Sheriff's Office were also involved in the investigation. On October 17th, investigators arrested York at his residence in Stokes County. Detectives from all 3 counties conducted an interview during which York reportedly confessed to the crimes. He was placed in the Davidson County Detention Center under a $3 million secured bond. He remained in jail as of earlier today. The investigation is continuing and additional charges are expected. Meetings to discuss school system needs in Catawba County are continuing into next week. David Cedrone reports.
All right, thanks, Rob Eastwood. Well, big changes could be coming to schools in Catawba County, and not everyone is on board. County leaders are studying a possible merger of all 3 public school systems. This includes Catawba County, Newton Conover, and Hickory City schools into one county-wide district. Officials say declining enrollment in the city systems and overcrowding in county schools could make consolidation more efficient, saying they could save as much as $62 million in just construction costs. But both Newton Conover and Hickory City schools have formally opposed the idea. They argue mergers often fail to deliver savings and could shift costs to taxpayers while disrupting local control. The county will be holding a series of community forums to hear from the public, including tonight in Terrell at the Rehoboth United Methodist Church. The address is 9297 Charles Ford Road. It runs from 6 to 8 p.m. If you can't make that meeting tonight, there's another forum next Tuesday, October 28th. It'll be held at the Conover Station. The address 403 Conover Station Southeast. That's also run from 6 to 8. County commissioners say no decision has been made. These sessions are meant to just gather feedback before moving forward. You can find more details on the county website at catawbacountync.gov and of course at our website, WHKY.com. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. Local government employees have been honored. WHKY's Arianna Mack explains.
That's right, Rob. A congratulations is in order. Catawba County recognized several employees for exceptional performance during its annual Employee Recognition Celebration Wednesday. Boris Morales, an IT network engineer, was selected by his peers as the county's Employee of the Year. Morales has served the county for 3 years. He was among 10 finalists selected from the 23 employees nominated for the county's Employee of the Year Award. In addition to individual employee awards, Catawba County honored the Linking Inmates to Health Resources team as the county's Team of the Year. More details at WHKY.com. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna, and congratulations to those honored yesterday. In today's crime report, Arianna returns with details on the arrests of 2 suspects in a case involving the theft of fiber optic and copper wire. In local sports, Jason Savage has news from Lenoir-Rhyne men's soccer, who swept Conference Player of the Week awards. In Community Focus, Arianna will be joined by a pair of guests who will be promoting an event coming up in Newton next week. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on Channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and at 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We are also in multiple cable systems. I'm Rob Eastwood and this is the WHKY News.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
Did you know high cholesterol has no symptoms but can silently clog your arteries, kind of like grease in a kitchen drain? I'm Dr. Joe Esposito, and today's Health Minute is about keeping your heart happy before the trouble starts. Now, high cholesterol is usually related to your diet. It can be caused by eating too much processed food, fried food, not moving your body enough, genetics, stress, even smoking. So over time, cholesterol can form plaque, and that narrows your arteries and makes it harder for your heart to do its job. So what can you do right now? Start by walking just 30 minutes a day. You don't even have to do it all at once. Eat fiber-rich foods like organic steel-cut oats, beans, green leafy vegetables. Switch out your processed snacks for real whole foods. Here's a simple fix. Swap your sugar-filled foods with fruit. One small change makes a big difference. Now, lastly, talk to your doctor. Ask for your cholesterol test. Know your LDL and your HDL numbers because what you don't know can hurt you.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, knights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
I want to tell you about Dr. Joe's Energy Boost Chewables. These things are amazing. Good, clean energy, no caffeine, no sugar crashes, and not even a hassle of swallowing pills. Now, these contain 2 ingredients. One of them is citrulline. Citrulline is an amino acid that opens up your blood vessels and increases circulation, even helps lower your blood pressure. And ginseng, this helps manage stress, keeps you focused, and gets you physically energized throughout the day. You can get these and all of our supplements on our website, drjoe.com. That's drjoe.com.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report today, 2 suspects arrested in McDowell County face charges in connection to the theft of wire in Iredell County. Arianna Mack reports.
That's correct, Rob. 43-year-old Afton Mackenzie Rash and 41-year-old Christopher Michael LaPlante, both of the same Old Fort Sugar Hill Road in Old Fort, were arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. They're both charged with felony counts of larceny, injury to utility wire or fixture, and conspiracy to commit felony larceny. On Monday, a deputy responded to Hickory Highway regarding the theft of fiber optic and copper copper wire, which had caused a temporary service disruption in the area. An AT&T technician reported receiving an alarm for a cell tower outage and discovered a man loading large sections of cable into the trunk of a Toyota Corolla. The technician was able to take a photo of the vehicle before it left the area. The officer found approximately 30 feet of fiber optic cable and 30 feet of copper wire valued at about $4,500. Through further investigation, Deputy Betts identified the vehicle and determined the registered owner to be Afton Mackenzie Rash. The suspect's vehicle was identified along with the individuals involved. Deputies in McDowell County found the vehicle at a residence and identified a second suspect, Christopher Michael LaPlante. Officers also found wire and pipe cutter inside the vehicle. Deputies from the McDowell County Sheriff's Office arrested Rash and LaPlante on Tuesday, October 21st, and transported them to the McDowell County Detention Center. Both appeared before a magistrate and received a $15,000 secured bond. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna. Up next, David Cedrone reports on a pair of cases, one from Caldwell County, the other from Iredell County.
All right, thanks, Rob Eastwood. Two people in our area are facing some serious charges in two separate cases, one involving drugs in Lenoir, the other a child exploitation investigation in Statesville. In Lenoir, police arrested 50-year-old Lisa Michelle Moses of Hopper Ave on Monday, October 20th. Officers said she's charged with possession of intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver methamphetamine and maintaining a vehicle or home for controlled substance. Moses was booked into the Caldwell County Detention Center under a $20,000 secure bond with a court date set for October 22nd. Up next, over to Iredell County. Deputies arrested 21-year-old Keotae Shung of Statesville. This is after receiving a cyber tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators say it's the search of Shung's social media accounts uncovered child sexual abuse material. He's charged with second and third degree sexual exploitation of a minor and is being held on $75,000 bail. A court date has been set for November 4th, and an investigation is still underway. Authorities in both counties say additional charges could be filed as the cases move forward. I'm David Cedrone, WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A Hickory man is charged with drug offenses and with violating parole. 31-year-old Darshay Jamal Nichols was arrested by Hickory police. He's charged with trafficking opium or heroin, possession of methamphetamine, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver Schedule 2 and 4 controlled substance, simple possession of Schedule 2, 3, and 4 controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and parole violation. Nichols was released on parole in July of this year after being convicted on felony drug and firearm charges in Catawba County in May of 2023. He had served just over 2 years in prison prior to his release. After being jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility Thursday morning under $800,000 bond, he awaited a district court date the same day. A Florida man faces drug theft and firearm charges in Catawba County. 23-year-old Kyren Rashad Lawrence of Jacksonville, Florida, was arrested Tuesday by Hickory police. He's charged with robbery with a dangerous weapon, trafficking opium or heroin, possession of stolen goods, possession of a stolen firearm, simple possession of Schedule 4 controlled substance, and carrying a concealed weapon. Lawrence was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $250,000 bond. A district court date is set for November 12th. A Hudson woman faces drug charges in Alexander County. 40-year-old Alicia Ashley Kirby of Smith Lane, Hudson, was arrested by Taylorsville police. She was charged with felony possession of methamphetamine and later found to be in possession of meth at the Alexander County Detention Center. The contraband was reported to be hidden in a private area. Kirby was also charged with felony possession of controlled substance on jail premises. Misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia on jail premises is another charge that was filed. She was placed in custody without bond following the arrest. And that's our crime report for today. Thank you so much for watching. For WHKY, I am Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hidden visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, nights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
This is Suit Up Sports. Suit Up Sports. Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
Back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We start with high school boys soccer action from last night. In the Western Piedmont 3A 4A conference, Drawn fell to Chase by the final of 4-0. High Brighton blanks Patton in a close one, 1-0. West Caldwell defeats RS Central 9-0. In the Northwestern 6A 7A conference last night, Alexander Central blanks Freedom 5-0. St. Stephen's over South Caldwell 6-0. The South Atlantic Conference announced their We Played Sports Men's Soccer Players of the Week for matches that were played during Week 6 of the 2025 season. And for the second straight week, Lenoir-Rhyne swept the awards. Hector Taboada named the Offensive Player of the Week. Tomas Fontes bringing home Defensive Player of the Week honors, he doing so for the second straight week. Taboada, a junior out of Barcelona, Spain, helped Lenoir-Rhyne to a 2-0 week with wins over Mars Hill and Carson Newman, both by 3-0 final scores. In the win over Carson Newman, he tallied LR's first hat trick since 2021, accounting for all 3 of those Bear goals. He added 3 shots on goal in the win over Mars Hill on October 15th. Fontes, a senior from Arouca, Portugal, has now posted 4 straight clean sheets, with 2 more this past week. In the win over Mars Hill and Carson Newman, Fontes would stop all 4 shots on goal and help the Bears extend their unbeaten streak to 6 straight, including 4 wins in a row. Appalachian State news now. App State women's basketball was picked to finish 9th in the Sun Belt Conference, according to the Sun Belt Conference preseason coaches poll. The Mountaineers opened up their season with 4 straight home games, starting with the first Mid-American Conference Sun Belt Conference Challenge game of the season when they take on Western Michigan November 3rd. We're just days away. Appalachian State men's basketball was picked to finish 7th, according to the preseason men's basketball coaches from the Sun Belt Conference. Now, how even is the conference expected to be this season? Of the 14 teams, 8 teams received at least one first-place vote. South Alabama received the most first-place votes with 4 and still finished 3rd in the preseason poll. App received a first-place vote, collected 123 points. James Madison topped the poll with 175 points and 1 first-place vote. Now, App men's basketball tips off their season on the road November 3rd, part of that Mid-American Conference Sunbelt Conference Challenge. They will travel to Central Michigan. As always, you can find these stories, more details, the latest updates, all of that online at WHKY.com.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Hi, this is DJ the Suit Stout. Join me every Monday and Friday from 8 to 10 for Suit Up Sports. My guests and I will discuss and debate sports in your area and more. See you Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 on over-the-air WHKY channel 14.2.
Hey, grab me one too.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Arianna Mack and her guests are up first. They'll preview an event coming up next week in Newton.
That's correct, Rob. Bringing you another event coming up in your Hickory Metro, the Spooky Growing Futures Game Night at Novel Taproom on October 29th from 7 to 10 p.m. Owner of Novel Taproom, Jeff Allen, and marketing coordinator for Sipes Orchard Home, Summer Andrade, joins WHKY.
We are hosting with a partnership here with Jeff, who has been so generous to let us use his venue at Novel Taproom for our Spooky Growing Futures Game Night fundraising event. This will be our main fundraiser for the rest of the year, and we are going to be hosting, it's on October 29th from 7 to 10 p.m. We're going to have 3 rounds of Halloween-themed trivia, 3 rounds of Monster Mash music bingo. Unlimited puzzles and board games will be out for play all night. Unlimited cornhole, a 50-50 raffle, prizes, and costumes are highly encouraged. They are not required. However, if we get enough participation, we're going to throw in a costume contest. And you can enjoy Novel's excellent selection of, what is it, Jeff?
Well, we have 30 taps of craft beer, we have wine, we have cider as well. We have non-alcoholic options too, but yeah, we're really excited to host this event. It's for a phenomenal cause, a great organization that's been around since the 1940s. So they're an integral part of the fabric of our community, and we're excited about this. Being 2 days before Halloween too, you can do a trial run on your costumes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there'll be a Holy Cow food truck is going to be on site that night, so there'll be plenty of good eats as well.
And what does the $25 entry fee go toward?
At Sipes Orchard Home, we're a safe space for children aging out of foster care. These youth are age 16 to 21, and they are learning to become young adults. So we teach them how to drive, how to enter the workforce. We give them the skills to learn to cook, to budget financially, and give them that area to grow. And this is why we say we are growing futures at Sipes Orchard Home. Most of these kids come to us with some sorts of trauma, and we focus on meeting them where they're at and getting them where they need to be to become successful in their futures.
And the money from this event is going to support all those various programs. Fun fact, you probably don't know this. One of the young ladies that works for Novel now and has for a number of years, her dad grew up at Sipes. So
wonderful.
Really kind of a cool thing. So it's really close to home for us. And we're really excited to host this night.
For more information, visit Sipes Orchard Home's website and Novel Taproom's Facebook page. Get out and explore your Hickory Metro. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Summer and Jeff for joining us. The NC Works Career Center Burke is preparing for a move to a new location on the campus of Western Piedmont Community College. Currently located at 720 East Union Street, the center will officially close its doors next Tuesday, October 28th, and reopen at its new site in the K Building at 200 East College Drive in Morganton, Monday, December 1st. The center will continue to operate under its regular schedule. That's Monday and Tuesday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. During the transition period, customers can still access NC Works services by calling 828-468-6947 or 828-759-4680 to schedule virtual appointments or visit one of their many service access points. U.S. Attorney Russ Ferguson announced on Wednesday that this upcoming Saturday, October 25th, is National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of North Carolina is partnering with the Drug Enforcement Administration and state, local, and tribal law enforcement agencies across the district to provide free and anonymous disposal of unneeded medications at designated collection sites from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. More details at WHKY.com. That wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News today. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, Summer Andrade, and Jeff Allen, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
This is Suit Up Sports. Suit Up Sports. Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hidden visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
Hi, this is DJ the Suit Stout. Join me every Monday and Friday from 8 to 10 for Suit Up Sports. My guests and I will discuss and debate sports in your area and more. See you Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 on over-the-air WHKY channel 14.2.